Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Civilization VI. Gathering Storm. I'm fighting a gathering storm in my nose right now. Allergies, man, you can't live with them. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, here we are in Washington. We got, like, an ally. We've got several people who don't like us. The ones who we've, basically driven off this continent at this point. And I was getting some complaints. Why haven't I renamed any of my cities that I have taken to make them sound more American? And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, you know what? You're right. My places need to sound a little bit more American. So here you go. You may now gaze in, admiration over the great nation of the United States of South America, where each wonderful annexed city has been graciously named after one of the most American things I can possibly imagine, an American fast food chain. So, from Shake Shack in the east all the way to In-N-Out on the west coast, it's quite a glorious place. Anyway, what is our itinerary right now? Our itinerary right now is to keep leading in science and culture. Remember, our original goal was culture victory, and right now we're actually a little low on culture itself. I need to start building more amphitheaters, I think. And getting rid of those partisans. Alright. Go yourself, Pericles. This is a problem. In case I need to explain that. Luckily, we do have anti-tank units literally right here. Alright, well, we had peace. It looks like nobody wants it anymore. Oh yeah, I did occupy one of your cities. You know what? I actually think I forgot to name it. I did. Wow. That's how far away you are. So they were partisans recruited near Washington, so right here. If you literally... I will literally go to war with everyone.
Human. But to really foul things up, you need a computer.
If you damage any of my cities, I will literally go to war with the rest of the world to find out who released these partisans. Especially since my freaking units can't reach them. This is a little upsetting. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we got computers. It's pretty great. I like the idea of better anti-tank and better tank. It's cute that you get them together. Carl's Jr. has completed the granary, as you can see. It's pretty great. I'm tempted. Excuse me. Wow. Woo. Hey there, Throat. How you doing? Tempted to just build some builders, since there's niter here, there's oil here. And when you're in America, you gotta get oil. But a water park doesn't sound like a bad idea. We'll get some easy amenities over here, and some tourism. I'll tell you what, make the Carl's Jr. water park. I have no problem with that. 3 envoys, where are you going? That's a good question. I could just grab Bandar Brunei right from under Shaka's nose. I don't do trade, not much, so that's not that useful. Builders can now make Shoka? Shakuya? I don't know. Feel free to correct me, because I probably need it. I have no envoys in Hong Kong? Let's fix that. I would love the extra production in the capital and every place with a workshop. Yeah, definitely. Alright. So now I gotta deal with these jerks. I'm not happy to have to deal with these jerks, but I will do it. Let's go ahead and get at... You know what? I think the best thing to get would actually just to be a ranged unit here. So let's get a field cannon over here. Oh yeah, that's right. They start over there for reasons. Well, that's fine. We'll live with it. I can go to war with Pericles for a war of territorial expansion. I'll keep that in mind. First of all, though, oil! Nice, fresh oil rig. Right off the coast of Washington, as is intended. You want 20 horses. You give me some gold. You know what? I don't really need these horses, so I don't want to give you open borders, but well, that was from you. But I don't really need that. You know what? That's fine. I don't need your borders. This deal sucks. What are you doing to me? Get out of my house. Get out of here. Dude, my ally is bordering you. I don't know if you knew this. He's like up here. His cities are just as good. Brazil has gotten John Rockefeller. An actual regular World Congress. Be still my beating heart. Producing or purchasing military units using the chosen currency is double the price or half the price. One person, Philip, definitely would rather something be double the price. So like, you could, for example, double faith, gold to production. Well, double faith. I don't have any religious units at all. Double faith. I don't care. I'm not too invested in this one. Let's see. Migration treaty. Extra population growth, but -5 loyalty for someone's cities. Or extra loyalty, but minus population growth. You know what? I don't think I want this on myself. I think I'm actually going to go minus for someone like Pericles. Because minus population growth doesn't help me. For any change in population growth, I'd rather have it plus, but I'd rather not have the -5 loyalty. Because I got one or two cities that are pretty far away from my main core of cities on the continent. I would love to have 2 diplomatic victory points, if you do me this favor. World's Fair. Which nation has the best creatives and inventors? Generating great people points per turn. I do generate a good amount of those. Get an extra 100 for gold tier. 50 for diplomatic favor. 2 civic boosts. Yeah, that's all. It's all good. I'll join that. Let's go. I mean, we have plenty of wars to see who's the toughest of the toughies. Now we can see who's the smartest of the smarties. Let's see. Yep, double faith for purchasing military units. Doesn't hurt me. Wow, 31-1. Migration treaty in favor of Shaka. Holy cow. He voted 8 for himself. Poundmaker actually had 8 as well, but it was divided between 2 people, I suppose. Diplomatic victory. Holy jeez. People spending their diplomatic points right here. Everyone's out of diplomatic points right now, so in the next one, I could do that myself. That said, I don't think I'm too afraid of this. Hey, Spy in Athens was successful. World's Fair. Okay, now we're going to see who can generate the most great people points in 29 turns. I think we're going to do pretty good on that, but we'll see. Hey, Bengala's back in Washington. Hey, listening post has been completed. That's over here. All right, Athens. Check their great work. Teach them a lesson. All right. Yo. Get away from my places, please. Yo. Actually, before I do that. Move you down 1. If I moved you down 1 more, it would take a movement point. Too many movement points. So, that did not finish off the unit. I'm a little bit salty. Yeah, let's finish them off before they can start shooting at us. Bach, you still don't have a place to drop off your latest, greatest work, do you? You do not. This is proof positive that I need more amphitheaters. What about Fitzgerald? Hey, Fitzgerald has a spot. Put it over here in good old Oxford. Walk on over here. You can walk. Maybe a trip will inspire you. All right. What did Washington just make? I don't remember, but you could make a flood barrier at the cost of 1 and put it over here. I guess you might as well. Baltimore, how you doing? Let's go ahead. You just finished a workshop. I love that. Get me a film studio. hit me up with that wonderful, beautiful flood barrier. You know, just in case there's some global warming that we may or may not cause, because we're going to start building power plants like crazy. We got Pamela here. I'm going to have Pamela counter-spy. I'd really like you to counter-spy in the neighborhood, which will also protect our encampment. Because the last thing I need is for more partisans to appear in the future. I'm watching you. Don't do anything I'd hate you for. Because I'm already mad at you. Zulu has switched to fascism. I knew it! I knew it. By the way, in case you're wondering, I chose all fast food chains. Why don't I have a Burger King? Because America is not a monarchy. Get that crap out of here. Although I was gracious enough to grant them a Taco Bell. Alright, now I'm pissed.
The children of the nuclear age, I think, were weakened in their capacity to love. Hard to love when you're bracing yourself for impact.
Oh, someone's going to be hard to love. Science Foundation's nuclear espionage are now available. First of all, we need dead helicopters. At least the flood barrier only took one turn. Next time I see a spy around here, I'm going to war with whoever actually laid them down in our territory. Repair the research lab. Ideological war on Shaka. Oh, because it would be fascism versus democracy. Very interesting. I actually don't need class struggle or totalitarianism. But the Cold War, I mean, kind of has to be our next step now. Double production toward all naval units. I'm actually tempted to get that. We also got an extra wildcard slot. Something must have expired. What did we just get? Remind me. Are we way ahead of everyone? We are. Culturally, at least. Nuclear program. Inspiration was made obsolete. Okay. That must have been the, science points per turn. So do I want that back, or do I want something else? That's a good question. We could get our finest hour. Their finest hour. 5 combat strength to everyone fighting in home territory. I mean, there's definitely an argument for that, but I don't think we need it. Not right now. We already have the New Deal, which is a pretty great deal. Please don't get it twisted. Let's hit us up with public works, because I think I want more builders coming up. Alright, policy slot filled. Can we actually trade with anyone? We could go to Sparta. That would require us to go through Athens, though, so we're not on good terms with them. I'd rather hold off on that. We're actually, like, on pretty bad terms with a lot of people, but we can go to Palenque. Hey, let's trade with our neighbors. That counts as international trade, in theory. Alright, we definitely want to get some builders. Hello. Are you okay? My Sumerian friends. Hey, Fitzgerald. Good job.
She was dazzling, a light. It was agony to comprehend her beauty in a glance.
Indeed. Next turn. Hopefully someone's freaking... How are we doing on grievances here? We're almost out of grievances with Pedro. We actually have grievances against Shaka and, and Pericles. We are even with Poundmaker. We are very far from even from Philip. With Philip. Alright. I'm kind of wanting to try to repair our relationship officially with Poundmaker. We'll see if we can do that. Hey, a great person. Charleston's starving, by the way. Samori Tour. I might be messing up that last one, but a spec op with an extra promotion for free? Yeah, I'll take that. Take that right to the bank. Who else do we have up here? Robert Goddard. Production towards space race projects. Yo! I have this one in the bag, which is good because I want it. Let's see, Rubenstein Cosmetics. You know, we might not get that one. We might lose that one to Sumeria. Mary Leakey. Extra science for every artifact in this city. Artifacts in your city generate extra tourism. Okay, we have Mary Leakey in the bag, but we might need to get some archaeological sites to go with it. H.G. Wells is in the bag. I apologize, but I don't think I can pronounce your name correctly. Sophonisba and Anguissola. I may have gotten that right. We'll probably lose you to Greece. And Franz Liszt. I think I got you in the bag too, but I could be wrong on that. Anyway, Great General's pretty great. In the great city of McDonald's. Just do me up with a spec ops right away. I appreciate that. Alright, Whataburger. Your military academy's done. Finish that university you were working on. Shake Shack has an amphitheater. My life is complete. Go ahead and build your military academy, because that's actually good too. I did not mean to move you in the Palenque, but I did. Let's actually have you go... Let's have the Rough Riders leave 5 guys and have the field cannon go in. You can be on alert from there. Spec Ops, upgrade, faster movement on hills. Trader. Let's see, you've been going the Whataburger for 3, 3, and 0.5. But you can go to Washington and get even more production, like, for free. Or you can go to McDonald's and get extra food. I mean, it's cheap there. What do you expect? Let's do that. Because we're at negative 25. We're starving right now. And now we're growing. Trade helps Charleston. Who'd have thought? Heal up. Hold up. Hold up. And we're up and away. Goodbye, ally. Hope you're having a good time. Hey, we got this oil, too. Ooh, we got this oil. Dude, we got so much oil. You're cute. Get out of here. You actual jerk. Record-setting river flooding over in Struma. On Hong Kong. And Cardiff. Hurt our allies a little bit. I'm not a fan of that. We got flood barriers over here in Smashburger. Now we're going to have factories. Cardiff's not our ally. I misread that. Babanango. Let's go. You got a granary. You could probably use a flood barrier. I don't hate the idea of an aerodrome. I don't know why you would need an aqueduct. For the housing, I guess? But you don't really need the housing that much. I don't understand why you're recommending this to me. Commercial hub sounds like a better idea. But I'd really love to get some extra production, like literally everywhere I can. But there's not really a plus place to put it. So instead, I'm thinking maybe we slap down an encampment. Because an encampment does make sense. Give me an encampment here on the border of Preslov. Field cannon. Oh, stay on alert. Spec ops. Go ahead and walk around. Keep an eye out. Let me know what you find. Gilgamesh, are you still at war with Pericles? And Shaka. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Very good to know. Diamonds, I mean, I have so many resources, but I would want more than this. Try again. No. More gold per turn. No, all I want is gold per turn. You give me gold per turn, or you can not get diamonds. That's your choice. 3? Alright, I'll go 2. No. Just because I have plenty of it doesn't mean I don't want to make money. Alright. Hello. I'm sure it's not doing too well. Oh no, Wendy's needs more power. Do something about that, especially since it's time for Wendy's to build. Okay, repairs have been made. Yeah, go ahead and rock me up with an armory over here in Washington. You have full power, you might as well use it. Yeah, Wendy's got a research lab, that's why it could use the power now. Wendy's needs a neighborhood? What? 8 out of 19 housing and you're recommending me a neighborhood? Are you actually insane? You need a population of 10, that's what you need. We need that freaking industrial zone. We don't need another neighborhood. We need a food market. There you go. Wendy's Food Mart. Let's go. Actually insulting me. With actual insults. Although, we need to get those builders going soon. I mean, you have the most right to dislike me right now, so I'm okay with this. Also, you're like, you have one city. I'm a good one. I mean, it's okay, yeah, it's... Madrid's okay. Let's not insult Madrid. Our people take pride in the film studio, which reflects our values and priorities. Yes! Culture. And adequately made films. In New York, of all places. Yeah, now New York can go ahead and rock us up with Broadway. I don't like getting rid of a desert tile, but for Broadway, I'll do it. Yo, Gustav Eiffel. Time for you to contribute to your greatest work. Broadway. 17 turns. Awesome. Yeah, repair your aqueduct here, Red Robin. I don't know what you're doing. We could definitely use one of those that works. Looks like Smashburger's looking toward growth. Gilgamesh has finished Kuli to Kuli. That's a pretty bad eruption. 3 damaged tiles, 1 good one. Hit Colossus. That's right off the coast of Madrid. Yo! Promotion to Master Spy. We've stolen exemplary novels from Athens. Eat my goddamn feet. You bunch of losers. That's an American insult. At least it is now. No great works to steal. That's right. Suck it. Go ahead and knock out their governor. Alright, A and W. Slap. What are we getting the most of here? Well, we got a lot of oil, obviously, but we're consuming 7 per turn. Mostly for units, of all things. We could afford another coal plant, but I think, yeah, you know what? One more coal plant in A and W. And then either Washington or New York will get me up a oil plant. I think I'd appreciate that. We'll see how it works. We're gonna have composites next turn, which means we can build wind farms. We put them on hills. But that's not even gold per turn. No, I would not accept that. I want gold. No, that's not how we're gonna do this. I'm not giving it to you as a gift. You can keep being mad. Oh, you have 2 cities now. Oh, you have 3 cities now. You have Murcia and Seville. Well, good for you. You can have 1 coal. No. Give me 100 gold. Nah, you're not gonna get what you want. Stop banging your freaking sword on the ground. It's annoying. Sumeria has brought electricity to Eridu. Zulu has conquered Kabul. Zulu's taken out another city-state. Discovery of composites by America sets the world stage for future discoveries in the information.
All material things seem to have been composed of the hard and solid particles
era,
variously associated with the first creation by the counsel of an intelligent agent.
Yes, yes, Isaac Newton. You believed in creationism because there really wasn't an alternative at your time. Modern AT, modern armor, and good old wind farms. 2 gold and a production to a tile and 2 power. Beautiful.
The mysteries of science and the questions of culture are still open to us. But now, the connections between discoveries are tantalizingly dim.
Don't talk to me about being dim. Let's get advanced ballistics so that we can get that final upgrade to our field cannons. And then Washington. Washington could really... Ooh, there's some good theater square spots. Oh, we never finished the Natural History Museum either. 2 turns for a builder? Get me up with a builder. And we almost can't afford not to. Charleston. You've converted over to oil power. Which is good, actually. That frees up a little bit of coal. And we'll take up a little bit of oil. We're using 10 per turn. We definitely need more. Get me a film studio, then. Kabul has been defeated. Well, that's just sad. Spain has denounced Zulu. I mean, who cares? They all hate me. Get your Catholics out of here. Actually, no. Bring your Catholics in here. I want... That's right. Yes, please. We could use a little bit more religious competition over here. We can now declare a colonial war on Pericles because we're so technologically advanced, or on Shaka. Yeah, I can see why. Wow, we have boosted way ahead on technology. They're still in the modern era. We've skipped the... We're ahead by 2 eras now. Atomic information. Shaka's back in the industrial era. Philip's back here, too. Philip's still back in the Renaissance. Where Congo was. You remember what happened to Congo? Hello. Rock bands would be available. Cool. That would be the ability to construct an additional spy, which I'm tempted to do. I'm curious to see if anyone else tries spying on me. An enemy spy from an unknown civilization has eluded capture and escaped your city of Washington. Damn it, we didn't find out where they were from. Shaka warned Poundmaker about interfering with gossip? Maybe he wants Poundmaker to have higher spy levels.
The industrial heart of Germany practically stopped beating. Hardly anyone worked. Hardly anything ran. The population of the Ruhr area had to be supported by the rest of the country.
Ruhr Valley. Awesome. Philadelphia just got a huge production boost. Is also starving. What's going on there? Builders. Actually, you are done. I'm happy to hear that. It's a new wonder completed. Taco Bell needs more housing. Okay. Washington. Oil power. Why am I confident in doing this? Because we got 5 builder points, and I know we got oil to go after. No place recommended to build a wind farm for Washington, so in that case, let's go straight for the oil. It is the American way. Philadelphia! Congratulations, you also want an oil power plant? Ooh, hydroelectric dam, I like that even more. That's 6 power effectively for free. McDonald's could also build a hydroelectric dam, and I like the idea of having you build that before the film studio, since the film studio needs power to run at maximum efficiency. Might as well. Got the 64 tourists now visiting us. We need to be above 211 to get a culture victory. Brazil has denounced Greece. Gilgamesh has thanked Poundmaker for being fun-loving. Ooh. With your pioneers in radio and television leading the way, you've grown adept at transmitting data quickly.
The Cold War is not thawing. It is burning with a deadly heat.
Enemy spy levels reduced by 2 in your lands if we get cryptography. Increased by 1 for offensive operations. This would be good for keeping spies out. Double production towards naval units is tempting. Each envoy you send to a city-state counts as 2 if its suzerain has a different government than you. Nuclear device maintenance reduced by half. Rock bands, who can give us tourism boost. And then the ability to make an additional spy. We got levy en masse right now, which is reducing gold maintenance for units by 2 per turn. We're spending a lot on units as it is. So I don't think I want to trade that for international waters, not just yet. Right now, our economy is still mostly science-based. Rapid deployment. Allows for the transportation of land units between aerodrome districts that contain airports. Yes, I want that. The Munitz and Scott Research Station would be okay as well, but I think what I really want is that rapid deployment. The space race is also tempting, but I don't have a spaceport yet, so rapid deployment it is. Baltimore's got a film studio. Though we are building film studios like crazy. Get me a factory if you'll do me this favor. Whataburger's got himself a university. Get me an amphitheater. I could really use one. And that is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Civilization VI, Gathering Storm. We still have a lot of enemies, but we're going to be getting more oil. New York's going to be using some of that oil because you're going to need power here. You don't have enough. We're going to keep pushing science and keep pushing culture to the bounds of the universe. We're going to learn so much, everyone else is going to look like idiots. And we're also going to apparently maintain the strongest military in the game. America is doing all right. Let's put it that way. We're not well liked, but we're well and truly a world power, and that cannot be denied. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to let me know by giving a like and all that good stuff. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more. Thank you again for watching this episode of Thet Plays Civilization VI. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.